Hey gamers, what's up? It's your boy back here again with Floor Manager. In the last episode, we killed a bunch of trainers, and then I explored this department store off screen and got nothing really important. And now this girl says she's thirsty.
I'm still here. He won't let me leave.
Fair enough. Should I give her the fresh water or the soda pop?
You're the fresh water.
That's gamer. Fresh water, thank you.
Because I know you were going to give her the fresh water no matter what, because you had something in mind.
Oh, she'll just take both. She'll give you all three.
Oh.
I guess I'm getting Rock Slide too.
Are you going to use
I'm
Rock
gonna
Slide?
teach it to my Nidoking. Rock is a good stab.
Okay.
It'll help.
Are you going to get the third one from giving her lemonade?
I don't need try it. Well, I teach and try attack to to my Nido. Actually, I mean, teaching it to it early would be nice.
Yeah, you might as well just do it right here, so you don't have to wait till level 40 something to get a decent
Watch
move.
you just be able to give her an infinite amount of drinks, and you could just get like 100 Ice Beam TMs. TM49, which TM contains Tri Attack. Okay, cool. So I'm literally gonna teach all three of these moves to my team members at some point.
Okay, and we'd also like to note that he did teach Horn Drill to Nidoking.
Off screen, yes.
Yeah, and he replaced Leer because he never used it.
Oh, I can. No, I'm gonna give Strength to my Clefable. Triple D's trying to learn Tri Attack, but Triple D can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Tri Attack. Uh-oh, I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of Fury Attack.
No, Fly.
Stop, I need Fly, actually.
You don't need Fly, Fly's not required.
I'm kinda surprised you can give her all 3 Jinx, honestly. That kinda surprised me.
Yeah.
Rock Slide, I'm gonna teach to my Nidoking just because it's a good stab move. Rock has a decent amount of type coverage. It's not a good offensive type, but it has decent coverage. It'll help.
Yeah.
Rock has same super effective on most of the types that Ground is, so...
Yeah, it'll be a good temporary move.
Poison Sting will have its use for, like, weakening Pokemon that I might try to catch. So, when am I ever gonna use Horn Attack?
So to say, don't get rid of Horn Drill, that's the haha fuck that you can use.
I'm just gonna get rid... it's not like I'm gonna regret it. Horn Attack's not even that good of a move.
You're just gonna spam Horn Drill on random Pokemon just to see if it works. It'll be like Metronome.
Yeah, more or less. Now I think it's time to go to the gym that has 100 freaking Pokemon trainers to fight before you actually get to battle the gym leader.
Oh,
actually, wait, I think, I think there's one more thing I have to do first. Where's that building? Ah, here it is. There's some special boy in the roof here that'll give us a special Pokemon.
That he's not going to use as a team
Nope,
member.
I just gotta go pick it up because I need it as an HM slave. In the later games, I think they rework her so that she gives you the T for the Thirsty Guard or whatever.
Yeah, so you're kind of forced to come in here.
Oh yeah, wait, you have to go to the special back entrance to do that. I'm so freaking stupid.
Oof.
So dumb.
Now you gotta walk
Now I gotta
all the
do
way
the walk
down.
of shame.
Oh, this makes running boots.
That's what times 8 is for.
Oh, you're playing on an emulator.
Oh man, I'm going to jail now.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's a back entrance right here. I'm pretty sure that's how you get up to Bill. Oh, I revealed his name. Seriously though, Eevee, like, if you actually want to pick it up, is a pretty decent Pokemon. It evolves into one of 3 of Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon. 2 of which are really good, and then 1 of which, in all reality, gets pretty overhated and is just average.
It's usable in later generations, but in this one it kind of lacks a lot. Because in later generations, Fire does get more physical moves.
There we go. That's an appropriate name.
But in
Dude, what Pokemon do you what form do you think I'm gonna evolve it into?
The one that can't use any water moves.
That is correct, gamer. Now it is time to use the special water stone I bought off screen and evolve the Pokemon I'm not even going to use. I'm not even going to use this thing. I just need it as an HM slave for Surf.
Yeah, but in later generations, Flareon becomes
Decent.
better.
It's still kind of
Yeah, it
bad. It
becomes
still
better.
relies on Flare Blitz and Double Edge a lot, but I mean, it's usable in Gen 3. Its attack stat still outdoes its special attack.
In Gens 3 and 2, there's just so little reason
It's
to
not that
use
it's a
it.
bad fire type, it's just there's so many fire. I mean, I'd recommend it over if you. Here's the thing, personally, if you're playing Leaf Green version, I would recommend it over a Ninetales, because Ninetales, while it does have better speed and better special defense, it doesn't have any.
Doesn't have any good attack.
I used one in a Leaf Green playthrough, and they're just as underwhelming as they look.
I wish Ninetales
It was a good Pokemon in this
really-
game, but sadly, since I'm not playing Blue version, I can't pick one up. So sad.
I love Ninetales' design, but at the same
I
time,
like how it's just been 6 minutes of us doing Jack.
yeah, at the same time, Ninetales, it's just not good in any game besides this one.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I mean, here's the thing. In Gen 3, the thing I used it for is here's the thing. My moveset for it was Will-O-Wisp, Confuse Ray, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast. So if I came up against a Pokemon that was resistant to fire type moves, I couldn't do anything because this thing's normal move pool is legit worse than Arcanine. Oh wait, no wait, it's
Oh,
the
that
meme
just
trainer. It's
reminds
the meme
me-
trainer. We gotta talk to him.
This
This gym is
reminds
great.
me-
It's full of women.
Oh, there's the incel.
There's the funny joke.
But but as I was saying, I just feel kind of bad for, like Ninetales, just because I like its design.
Dude, it has
just-
a way better design than Arcanine, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then like especially in later games, Arcanine becomes super good and super.
Well,
fun
that's
to
because it can do
use. I
both
used one
types of attacking, which makes it unpredictable.
Yeah, like I was used one in Black and White too.
I think everybody did.
And well, yeah, it's because it's really fun in Black and White too, because you can teach it like Thunder Fang, Flamethrower, like Stone Edge, like a ton of really good and fun moves.
Weeping Bell in Gen 1. I'm on a hug! Give me a hug!
I just saw it. I wasn't paying attention.
God joined the server when Weeping Bell's sprite was created. Somebody was just sitting at their
Yeah.
desk and they're just like, guys, a Pokemon named Weeping Bell. I've just been hit with the inspiration strike.
My idea. That's a galaxy brain idea right there.
Ah, look, Beauty wants to fight. Oh, she's blonde, which makes her beautiful. Talk about, harassed.
Paris.
Harassed when you judge somebody based on their... It's funny because literally I'd be better off using Tri-Attack because even with ×2 damage, Tri-Attack will do more damage. I'll do level
Yeah.
30, that was epic, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Drill Peck. Oh jeez, this thing already has its final move pool, it's not even fully evolved yet. That's just how sad
But
Gen
yeah.
1's move pool is. This is its final moveset. Drill Peck, Tri-Attack, Reflect, and Fly. This is its final moveset already.
Oof.
That is sad on so many different levels.
But
Hi.
speaking of, we were talking about Black and White 2 a little bit ago. I really like Black and White 2. It's
Okay, yeah,
probably my
Black
favorite
and White
Pokemon
2
game.
is my personal favorite game. While I preferred Gen 3 as an overall generation,
Black and White 2 is just it just had the best aspects of Pokemon.
yeah, well, I feel like what made it great is that it had so many different options to use. Like, every time I play through Black and White, I use a different team.
Yeah, it definitely, just because it included
More than
included
half the
Pokemon from
roster.
every generation. Every generation, and used a ton of them. It wasn't just like, oh, here's 5 Pokemon from Gen 1, 10 Pokemon from
Gen
Gen
4.
2, 3 from Gen 4, and just like, it actually had like a good chunk from each.
It had
of
a
them.
good chunk of each game, which is why Gen 1 sucks, because it has no Pokemon to use whatsoever, and you're always going to have at least some overlap between games.
Yeah, and like, in Black and White 2, there is so many viable teams that you could use.
Dude, like, I said it earlier, but there's just so many different teams you can run that, like, just run all different
Yeah.
Pokemon. The only thing I've had similar between Pokemon playthroughs is an Azumarill, but that was actually because I was lucky enough to find a shiny one, and I used it on my team.
Yeah. And it's also just like Black and White 2. The overpowered Pokemon in it are actually still fun to use and just
Don't
like aren't
just
really
completely train
broken.
wreck with no things to oppose them.
Yeah, they're fun to
Well,
use.
here's the thing. They made a
and
smart choice, and they didn't make the overpowered Dragon Pokemon available till the post-game, which is what all generations should do.
Which one are you
The
referring to?
one that has the highest special attack out of any Dragon type. That's non-Ubers. Hydreigon.
You,
Not,
Hydreigon.
wait, the one that with 3 heads.
Yeah, that's Hydreigon.
Sorry. I'm tripping myself here.
Haxorus, though. Haxorus is one of those overpowered dragon
That nobody
Pokemon,
acknowledges.
but it's actually like viable to use because it evolves early enough.
Well, yeah, Haxorus is actually a pretty decent middle stage. Here's the thing. In my opinion, the biggest problem with raising pseudo-legendaries is that the only pseudo-legendary that actually, in my opinion, has a decent middle form is Dratini. Like the Dragonite line, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It felt like every other, like, gen just kind of had a terrible evolution line for it. Well,
Yeah. Haxorus's mid-evolution isn't bad
Well,
either. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not
it's
bad.
Dragonair. It's gonna be pretty decent until you reach the late game, and then it's just not gonna be. Oh, level 31. It's about to get super
Yeah.
epic.
But yeah, it also does.
Gamer, shh.
It does
It's about to get epic.
Oh, we'll continue after this epic moment.
Oh, dude, how could something like this happen? How could something as epic as this happen? We got a Dodrio. Isn't that epic, gamers?
That is epic.
Man, Dodrio looks really weird in this game.
Continuing
Jesus
on.
Christ, that's a lot of women.
Large amounts. But continuing on, like Haxorus just. It's just fun to use Haxorus, because Haxorus learns Guillotine pretty early
Guillotine's
on.
a really bad move in retrospect, but it's fun to use. Kind of like,
It's just fun to use because it can insta-kill.
it's random, which makes it funny and, like, interesting.
Yeah, it's like Metronome, where it's like, it's obviously unreliable and you shouldn't use it. But at the same time, it's just fun to
Like,
use.
you could get
'cause it
Sword
has-
Attack and frickin' Flash and then get buyed the next turn.
Yeah. Like, you could get really dumb stuff to happen, or you could get absolutely
I swear I don't
nothing.
remember XQ having this high defense, but then again, I'm stupid, so that could be.
I thought Execute's whole thing was it has a special defense.
It has a high. Here's the thing: basically the way the Pokemon was in the metagame for Gen 1, it was actually one of the only viable grass types because it wasn't as fast as Venusaur, but it also had a much better special stat. And since special is basically 2 stats in this game, that was valued more over Venusaur's
Yeah.
like better move pool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta fight all these trainers. Isn't this gonna be epic when we finally fight the gym leader?
Oh, yeah. Another fun Pokemon that you can actually use in Black and White 2 is Lucario.
Lucario is one of the only Pokemon I've picked up that I've used on multiple teams, so that's just because you get it so early on and it's such a good Pokemon.
And it's fun to use because it can get so much type coverage.
Well, yeah, it has ground, steel, fighting, like it has a lot of good coverage, and that doesn't even include TMs.
And even like, yeah, if you use TMs, you can get it to learn Dragon type moves, Psychic type moves.
Oh yeah,
Dark
no, it
type
learns
moves.
Dragon Pulse and Psychic.
Yeah, it learns Dragon Pulse. You can teach it Psychic. It learns Dark Pulse too, or you can use.
It
the
is
Dark
literally
Pulse
the
TM on
ultimate
it.
mixed attacker. It has the move pool of a mixed attacker. The only thing that's really debatable about it is that its speed is pretty lackluster as a mixed attacker, but its defense with that steel type at least makes it like viable.
Yeah, Lucario is just really fun to use.
Ninja.
I'm trying to think
Oh,
of
Ninja
other
defeated
Pokemon
Cool
that
Trainer female. Man, remember back when trainers didn't have names and they were just Cool Trainer female? Cool.
I'm trying to think of some of the other Pokemon that I used in Black and White too.
I tried to use Electabuzz, but I didn't know that you couldn't get its evolved form without trading it. So I was just like, okay, I've had
Yeah.
Electabuzz and it's level 55. We're in the Elite Four. When is this thing gonna evolve?
Surprisingly, though, Electabuzz isn't that bad.
Well, I mean, since it
for
was
not being
originally a
evolved.
one-stage Pokemon that didn't have an evolution, it's not going to be terrible. Here's the thing, most trade evolutions that were gotten in later games, most of the Pokemon are at least somewhat decent. Except for Lickitung. Lickitung, I wanted to use a Lickitung in like this game just for the meme. And then I looked at its base stats and I'm like, not even a meme could make me that sad. Saddest
poor
base
Licky
stats
Licky.
in the world. I'll put an image up right now of its base stats. It is so sad.
Oh, I love Licky Licky's
Licky Licky
design.
is god, but
Licky Licky is a gift to mankind.
you know what? Just so I don't instantly sweep it, let's start the battle off with Clefairy and let some metronome magic happen. It's time for the gym battle, guys. You ready for things to get epic? No, probably not, because it's not going to be hard at all. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Wait, how are you talking to me if you dozed off? My name is
That's a good
Erica.
question.
I'm the leader of the Sauron Gym.
Oh,
I teach-
there's that funny joke.
I
back.
teach the flower art of my arranging grass types. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. I don't think I've ever seen a Let's Play where anybody's lost to this gym leader. Like, I've seen people lose to a couple trainers.
Erica's just really.
She's at a
easy.
point in the game where no matter how little you grind, you're just going to be over-leveled against her. Oh yeah, so this
Yeah,
guy
it's
is
just,
actually
like-
kind of a semi-threat because he has like 100% critical Razor Leafs. So I'm going to hit that thing up with a Thunder Wave maybe so it doesn't kill me. Okay, Metronome, do
So
your
then
stuff.
You can do the funny strategy.
What's the funny? Crab Hammer?
Crab hammer? Can't only Krabby use that?
Yeah, Krabby Line is the only Pokemon that learned Crab Hammer in Gen 1. I think it's learned by a couple others in later gens, but in Gen 1 it's a
Oh,
Sing.
Crab hammer.
No, it's gonna wrap me to death. Oh no.
Oh no.
I might actually lose a Pokemon on this gym battle. That'd be a twist.
I mean, switch over to what's it
No.
called? Nidoking and Horndrill.
Oh, dude, I'm locked into rage. I am locked into rage. I can't do anything.
Oh, Metronome.
Metronome betrayed.
Didn't-
Wait, does poison raise my rage? This is I can't even switch with rage. Like in later gens you can switch out of rage, but like in this gen you're just stuck. Either rage kills or you die. This is what'll determine it all. If I live through this, my rage might do just enough damage. No, the poison's gonna kill me, I think.
Oh, that just
Ah.
reminds me how you can soft lock yourself by only having a Primate with rage
Yes,
and
Pixel
you're
already brought this
four.
up in a previous episode.
Oh, he actually did.
We're gonna do it. I believe in the card of the Hards. No!
Oh,
I can
no.
do it. I can believe. I believe.
Get a crit. Come on, get a
We
crit.
believe in you. Paris, we believe in you. Don't get razor leafed. No! No! Paris's dreams were swiped out from under it.
Just
Just pulled the mat out under on its dreams. Honestly, I don't want to let Paris deal with any more emotional pain. I think I'm going to switch it out.
switch over to the Nidoking.
I don't want to put this thing through any more pain. It's already suffered and
We know you're right.
I like how the hardest part of this
Oh.
battle has just been the fact that I've basically been screwing around the entire time and I'm still going to be perfectly fine. Oh yeah, 'cause I think Poison's the main type for Nidoking, so I should be fine. It should be resistant. Jeez.
Horndrill. Oh.
Oh, god dang it, you're the reason I'm dead.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm actually like not gonna actually start to fight this thing. I'm
Okay.
down.
Try
I'm actually gonna
actually.
fight this thing now.
Okay.
That was an intense battle, guys. Victory Bell's the real threat here. We never stood a chance.
I love how we were memeing and we almost.
Oh, dude, Paris is still gonna get experience.
Oh, that's epic.
Okay, Tangela, that's not even a threat.
I forget Tangela exists and it has an evolution.
I'm just gonna, you know what? This is gonna be the one time I'm gonna use Fly. Oh, and it missed. I forget. Does Bind lock you? Yes, it does. Oh, I remember how her Tangela is just randomly just like 30 levels lower than the rest of her team.
Oh yeah. Also, well, Tangela has an evolution in later games.
Yeah.
I just forget that
It's bad.
exists a lot of the
The
time.
problem is base grass type is a really bad type to have.
Grass type in general, just it's hard to work with.
It's only really a
realistically.
setup type.
Like, there's very few amazing. I think Grass type really lacks because it doesn't have a nice base power move.
Yeah,
That
that doesn't
consistently
stun lock
hit.
it. Well, that's why Grass was actually pretty
Yeah.
decent in Gen 1, because Razor Leaf had a 100% crit chance, basically. Oh, the Rainbow Dash will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows the Pokemon to use Strength in and out of battle. Also, please take this with you. Ninja received TM21. TM21
But
contains
yeah.
Mega Drain! Okay, yeah. So, how long have we been recording for? We've been recording for 20 minutes. Okay, gamers. Thanks for watching. If you could please drop a like or subscrizzle, I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you gamers in the next episode of Pokemon when all my mods are
Okay,
bits.
later,
Yeah,
gamers.
see ya.